Hello everybody, it's Niklas and welcome to this new video on Inkscape for logo design. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add symbol because it can be useful. So you have the possibility to create a symbol, you can also add symbol, and you can use this for your logo. If you like my video, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also take a glance on the first link on the description if you want to have a complete training video about Inkscape, and especially for logo design, everything is on the first link on the description. Complete course, you learn Inkscape from scratch, and at the same time you train on many logo design. So let's start with the symbols. First thing that I can do is to, when you go on directly object, you can open the symbol panel. So I can go here and you have symbol set, a current document. I don't have any symbol at this time. You can create your own symbol. For example, let's make something basical. I can create a rectangle just like this, choose a color. Let's select, for example, the red color. And I can create my rectangle, just go on fill and stroke paint I can remove, and just create something like this. After I can drag and move on this area, create a triangle. I can click here, create two polygons, change the number of corners for 3, and increase a little bit the size on this direction. And with my selection tool, I can make something here, and if I want to find the middle, you can just activate the snapping option on the right and you can find the middle. And take a glance, I can create like a house, something like this on this area. You can create a rectangle, for example here, and activate a white color. And why not to create another rectangle on this area, just like this. I think I need to make some alignment, yes, and press Ctrl, Shift. Here it's not going to work properly, yes. I can go here and corner to corner, remove the snapping options, and just drag and move on the left with Ctrl. So for example, I created this element. The thing that I can do is to select everything, and I have the possibility right click to create a group. And now if I go on my symbol panels, when you go at this level, you have add symbol from the current document, remove symbol from the current document, and take a glance, I can create a new symbol just like that. You can also make anything that you want. Let's create, for example, an arrow. I can make something like this. Create again like a triangle. And I can go on this area. Same principle, activate my snapping options. And I can go on this area, select everything, right click, create a group. And after I can create another symbol, so I can just click plus, or here I created a group, but I can go on path and union. So I can select this, and go on path and union, it's going to be better. The next step is create a new symbol, and now I have this symbol again. Why it's useful? Because, for example, you can take one of these symbols, left click, and you can drag and move your symbol like this. If, for example, I remove that, and I remove that, and I have still this in my symbol panels. If I remove my symbol panels, just go on Object, click on Symbol again, take a glance, I save my symbol. So I can recuperate, for example, this symbol, like this. I can recuperate, for example, this symbol. But you have also a library of symbol. You go on the right and you have all this possibility, like this, like this, like this, like this, or again like this. So why it is useful? Because for logo design you can have a different possibility. If you want to have, for example, I can go here, and for a logo you want to have this type of symbol. You can just go left click and you can drag and move. If you want to have a cup of coffee, you can go left click and directly you can use a cup of coffee for your logo design. So this is why it can be interesting. You can at any moment change also the color of the cup of coffee. And if you double click here, I don't have the possibility to make some change. If I go right click, as you can see, it's already a symbol, but you can only change the color. If you use your edit path by node, it's not possible. So it's just a symbol that you can use, change the color, but nothing more. And after you have also other possibility that you can use, and this is why it can be useful. Take a glance, here you have all this possibility. Also, you want to have something like a bot, you can drag and move the bot on this area, select any color, and it can be useful for logo design. You can create some, you can use this type of symbol. For example, I can use this car also and change, why not, the color. Here in this example, I can, it's strange because, take a glance, I can change only the color on this area. It's a little strange. At any time, if I come back, current document, I can see all the symbols that I have here. If you want to remove a symbol, you can click on once and you go at these levels and you can remove the symbol from the current document. But a symbol that you have created, you can also remove. You can change also the display like this. It's just different type of display that you can use. Just like this. So we are going to stop with symbol. It was just a small video to show you that you can create a symbol. And after you can reuse the symbol. When you remove a symbol, automatically you have one symbol appears here to be sure that if you make a mistake, you can recuperate your symbol. It's just the only things to know about this also. So it's just to show you that you can use this for logo design. It can be useful. You can have also a library of symbol. So it can be really interesting. If you like this video, don't hesitate. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also take a glance on the first link on the description if you want to learn Inkscape from scratch. And if you want to learn Inkscape for logo design to create all your type of logo, everything is on the first link of the description. Complete course, you will have everything that you need. For this, for our next video, see you. Ciao, ciao.